What up, though? Man, I can't sleep. I had to just, I felt like going live for a minute, man. I can't sleep, bro. I'm sitting up here thinking, and I'm good, though. I'm all right, man. I'm just trying to lay down, couldn't sleep. So I said, I'm going to go live for a minute, see who's still out there in the cyberspace. They said I was tripping on the last live, man. Had me thinking about it for hours. 39.4 is hot. 40 degrees? Yeah, I guess that's kind of hot, man. It's about uh it's about 31 degrees here. Might even be down to 29 degrees. I don't know. I know where did you say you was at again? Where'd you say where you at again, man? Ain't you you in hey, what's going on? Oh yeah, Australia, that's right. Damn, that's 42 degrees. That ain't that bad. Shit, that's kind of cold. Yes, but you gotta understand, I'm right at the bottom of Canada, at the top of United States, right at the border. Like if I drive downtown right now, I'm right there on the border. You could swim across, and people have tried. Let me tell you something. That water, a lot of people lost their life trying to swim across to Canada. They got videos floating around on the internet of people that jumped in that river, drowned, and then was just floating down the water with the current floating down the river. And somebody had to reach out and grab them because not only do you drown, but you end up getting pushed all the way up against the edge of the water, and so you just float down the right up against the bank. People could just reach down and grab you, and then they gotta hold on to you till the police boat or the fire department. The fire department's got boats out on that water, and they'll just come, scoop your body up, put you in a body bag, take you to their facility till the morgue comes, and you go to the morgue until you get identified, man. I don't know why people mess around in that water, man. Why didn't they swim to Victoria Island from Seattle? I used to live in Seattle, man, but I'm talking about Michigan. And where I live at, it's Windsor. That's 107 for you Americans. Yeah, fentanyl or TGI Fridays. I think I'm gonna have to pass on both of those, man. TGI Fridays food is not that good and it's too expensive, and fentanyl just is taking everybody out. So I'm gonna pass on both of those. I've been to TGI Fridays. They're all right, but they ain't better than Chili's. They ain't better than Applebee's, even though Applebee's likes to make you wait forever just to get a damn table. That's like the little snob hangout. Lonely ladies like to go to Applebee's and go sit at the bar. Who goes to Applebee's to get drunk? That's what I want to know. Like who the fuck goes to Applebee's to get drunk? But they do. They got the bar, and it be people up in there, man, right at the bar, and it's mostly women. Like, bro, if you go to Applebee's to get drunk, just know if you have a job, one of your employers might be up in there having a business meeting, because that's like a place where people like to have work dinners at. So you'll be drunk in front of like a company. You better hope you never try to get a job at any place that goes to Applebee's, because they're going to be like, weren't you that guy that was drunk as hell up at Applebee's? Prime drinking spot is the bowling alley. Man, I ain't never seen a bowling alley that served alcohol before, because they got kids that be at the bowling alleys. Let me find a spot that got alcohol at the bowling alley. I'm gonna tell you what I did find though. In Michigan, bro, they have a kids place called what's the name of that place, man? Oh, it's called Nonstop. Nah, I'm up north, man. I'm in Michigan by Detroit. Um, they got this kids place called Nonstop. Tell me why you can order alcohol in a kids place. Not the kids, of course, but the adults. But they also got a police station. Upset propaganda. Give me a subscribe. Subscribe to me and I'll give you a shout out, man. D's. Bed bugs live in beds. You said that already, man. How many times you gonna say that? This dude comes in here every time and has the same, like, bro, do you got like a post on like copy and paste or something? Cause you said this same exact post the other day, like word for word. But anyways, though, upset propaganda. Give me a subscribe, man. I give you all the shout outs. He gotta be a bot. Do I watch the NBA? Yeah, NBA is cool. So I looked it up after you said Detroit has 8 million people. South Australian is 2,600 times bigger than Detroit. However, we have only one fourth the amount of the population. Well, see, you got it a little bit off. The city of Detroit itself doesn't have 8 million people. The city of Detroit itself has about half a million people. But if you look up the Metro Detroit area consists of like a whole bunch of little towns, all the counties combined. They call it the Metro Detroit area. It's not just Detroit only, it's every little township around Detroit. And it equals out to about 8 million people that all live in one area of Michigan. And it's the most densely populated part, actually, of the entire. There ain't no other place in Michigan where there's that many people in one spot. Because as you go up north or you go east, south, or west, it's spread out. And there's a lot of like farmland and people like got like a lot of property. No, I don't need no sleep. I try to sleep already. I decided to get back on the live just for the hell of it, cause I was pissed off earlier. And I'm all right, man. It's not quite daytime, but I get it. It's the middle of the night. It's 3:02 in the morning, man, where I'm at. And and in Michigan it's cold, bro. Fair enough. Love from Cape Town, Africa. Yeah, man. Yeah, I like Cape Town. I heard they hella racist in Cape Town, or is that Johannesburg? One of them places. I heard they hella racist out there. 6:32 p.m. Man, so the sun's just barely going down. Must be nice. The sun don't come up here for another couple hours, man. Yeah, it's like Los Angeles. But I just heard that all the white people out there are from like the UK, but they're like they have a little bit of money, so they treat the African people like shit. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true. I ain't never been to Africa. I just know people that come from farther north, like from Ghana, Kenya. They said that they don't go to those cities. I'm in North America. I can't even believe that when I talk to people out of the country, they have to ask me what country I'm from. I thought Westerners are immediately identified by the way we talk. Like when you see a Westerner, you know they Western by how they dress, and when you hear them talk, you know that they from the West because of how they talk. North America is not a country. Why ain't it, man? North America means I'm in America and I'm in the north part of America. But maybe I'm wrong. If I were to say South America, you would say Brazil, you would say Colombia, Bolivia, Argentina, shit down at the bottom. But if you say North America, then you understand that it's not South America. There is no East or West America. There's only North America. But if I say North America, you're not thinking Canada. You're not thinking Canada. You're not thinking, bro, why are you making me explain this? Like everybody knows that North America is America. Everybody knows that. Yes, I am from the United. You know what? To clear this up, next time someone asks me, I'm gonna say I am from the United States of America. I just figured that North America meant the same exact thing as the United States. It's just something I thought. Maybe I'm wrong. North America is Canada, Mexico, and the US. No, it is not. Canada does not call themselves North America. Neither does Mexico. They are completely different countries, right? Like they do not call themselves, and my whole thing is, are you an American? My friend says United States. Oh, United States of oh my gosh. That's crazy. This guy told me that North America is Canada and Mexico. No, the hell it's not. I don't know who told you that, but North America may, in fact, on the globe inside of your high school say that Canada and Mexico is all attached to North America, but it's not, man. North America is the landmass. America represents North America. Canada is a whole nother country. It's not a part of North America. It's not. Okay, well, I'm in North America. I'm sure if you have a brain, you know what that means. No one else seems to have a problem. When I say North America, every single other person knows that I'm saying I am from the United States. That's they don't get into all of that. They don't get technical on me. They don't turn into a social studies teacher. They just be like, "Hey man, oh you from North America? Oh, you must be from the USA." Like, huh, you got it. First try, didn't even have to, you know what I'm saying? We have 200 countries. Where are there's 200 countries in North America? Is that what you just told me? There's 200 countries in North America? Is that what you saying? Now I'm used to being dumb. No, I'm not used to being dumb. I'm just not used to talking to overly smart people. That's all. And here this guy is calling himself Poppy, but he's in Africa trying to school me about America. Boy, you all over the place, but I can dig it. I'm built like the monkey emoji. I think that's the monkey emoji. My eyes ain't that good, bro. Now you're insulting me. Weird, bro. I mean, didn't you just get through telling me I was so used to being dumb? That's not an insult. It's just, oh, so if I tell a person you just so used to being dumb that, so that's just crit. Okay, all right, absolutely. And one thing you'll find about me pretty quickly is I don't care about being weird, man. I didn't say North America was a country. I just said I was located in North America. And I said that most people understand. Maybe I did say it was a country, but I also said most people know that North America is the USA. If you say North America, they're not going to confuse it with Mexico or Canada. Most people, when you say North America, they're not going to say, oh, you're from Canada. When you say North America, they're not going to say, "Oh, you're from Mexico." They not going to say that. But I understand, man. You are being extremely technical with me to push your point across, but like, you know, it's fine. I get it. We are not in North America. We are in the United States, which is inside of North America. So technically, we're both right. I mean, damn, because the US is North America. It's just you want me to give you my geological location, which is United States. Oh, now he doesn't have the energy. Okay, well, let's count how many comments you made about this, Mr. I don't have the energy. I'm counting over 10 comments about something that now you don't have the energy about. So, hey man, just let's agree to disagree that I want to call the USA, North America. That's what I want to call it. And that's what I'm going to call it. The next time someone else says, where you from, bro? I'm going to say North America. And I don't give a damn how it makes you feel. Do I want to argue? These people think they're smart. You might be smart, but you ain't smarter than me. Thing is, though, I won't play dirty, man. That's one thing about me is I won't play dirty just to one up a person. I won't play dirty, man. I hit so hard that I don't have to play dirty. One shot to your chin and you're going down, whether you believe it or not. I used to have some rings that was connected, right? They weren't brass knuckles because they were real gold, but like if I hit you in the chin at the right angle, it would probably break the bone gristle. I feel you, G. If you tell people you're American, then they'll assume you're from the US. If you tell people North American, then it's three options you could be. But if you, okay, so here we go again, but this is with a new person. So check this out, Eric. If somebody with an accent like mine tells you that they're from North America, you're not going to think Mexico. You're not going to think Canada. You just ain't going to think that. So so fuck the options. What I'm saying is when I say North America and you're adding everything you can see in here, I don't sound like I'm a Mexican. I don't sound like I'm a Canadian. Well, maybe I do. I don't know how Canadians sound, but you know, like North America usually gives you a location on where you are in the world. You're not in Africa, you're not in Europe, you're not in China, you're not in Asia, you're not in Madagascar, you're not in the Pacific Islands. So it narrows it down at least. You know what I'm saying? We'll say that. It narrows it down some, okay? But I don't care about it. If you want to argue, like I'm not one of those people who get all like um um insecure and self-conscious. If you want to argue this shit out for an hour, I'm with you, bro. We could do it. You worried about what all these other people got to say. Fuck them. Fuck them. They're spectators. They better not jump in neither. No, I'm not in Canada, but I am right on the Canadian border, which is where Michigan is located in the Detroit area. The line of the Canadian border comes right down around the thumb on the mitten, and then it crosses down and cuts through Lake Erie and then keeps going. Well, I'm 15 miles away from the Canadian border. It would take me 20 minutes from my house to get to the customs. They got a tunnel that goes under the river, and they got two bridges that go over the river. I'm 20 minutes away from all three of them. Lions were ass this year. The Lions will always be my team, whether they're ass, whether they smell like ass, whether they're shitty or smell like shit. They're still gonna be my team, man. The Lions are. They're gonna get their ring, no. They're gonna get the ring, bro. You just mark my words, man. And yesterday last year they got real close. They got real close. I don't know nothing about John Cena other than he's a wrestler turned movie star. And I still don't like him. It's not that I don't like him. Um, I don't like what Hollywood does to certain people. They just got riddled with injuries. Yeah, absolutely. It's a crazy world, man. Um, the Lions have been struggling for a very long time, and I just don't see why they have to continue to struggle. They didn't redid the stadium. They didn't restructure the team. They fired a lot of people, put new people in place. The players are all different, and it's just like, bro, it's now or never, man. We all getting old. Some people are gonna die and still not see the Lions get a ring, man. Fuck, here we go again, man. Speaking in the terms of topography when they are right. Even Greenland is part of that. Never knew it, but I also see your point of view. I am telling you, I am a pro at opening cans of worms, man. I'll have people thinking about shit for hours, man. hours and hours after the fact, man. Now I gotta go to the drawing board. Literally, I have a board with drawings on it. I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna sketch out the entire North American boundary line and see if it's shaped like the USA. And if it's not, I'm still gonna say I'm from North America. Real talk. But hey, Shy, I appreciate that, man. I don't think Greenland is quite anywhere near North America though, unless it's above Canada and Antarctica. And I also think that if this one big landmass is all North America, then shit, I'm from Antarctica, man, because I can drive my car from here to the North Pole. I'm live again. You know me. I ain't talking no stuff tonight though, man. I was supposed to be watching my language, bro, but I learned how to cuss at such a early age that like I almost feel like I'm betraying myself if I don't use my words. Man, what is wrong with you, bro? We don't negotiate subscribers over here, man. And you sound like a terrorist asking me to eat cheese, and I damn sure don't negotiate with no terrorist, man. Oh, wow. Greenland is North America. Well, fuck it. I'm from Greenland then, man. It's settled. Finally. I am from Greenland, right? And who doesn't want to be from Greenland? And I bet the irony of being from Greenland is no weed grows in Greenland. That's the irony of it. There's no weed in Greenland. It's completely called Greenland for no damn reason. Cause in this day and age, what he talking about, I gotta negotiate a subscription and I gotta eat a piece of cheese. Like, what does that even mean, man? Like, why don't you eat a piece of cheese and subscribe just because you're a team player? What you mean I gotta do something for you, man? Like I know people like to get into that role playing thing to where, oh, if you do a backflip, I'll give you $10. Nah, man, you talking to the wrong person. You better look at my channel. We don't do goofy shit over here, man. We just like I'll do goofy shit on my lives and like I do this because I'm trying to get to know, like, believe it or not, there's a roadmap to content creation. And when you go live, like, you gain favor by people getting to know you outside of your videos. And, like, people kind of get an idea of your character, but then you don't go asking people to do like goofy shit to get a subscription. Like, just say, you know what? I like this guy. I'm going to subscribe. Why does it have to be like this weird shit involved, man? Like, would you run down the street in a thong for a subscription? If somebody like, hey bro, would you wear high heels and film yourself walking down the main street? If you do, I'll subscribe to your channel. How you think Speed blew up? Yeah, but do I look like? No, I hear you. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. But Speed and me are quite different, and Speed. Let me tell you what else Speed did. Right, Speed went into a room with his homie in their underwear. I don't even think they had boxers. They had on underwear with a tranny, and then they were in there for a while, and then they came out looking all uncomfortable and self-conscious, and they kept saying that they kept telling each other that one of them smells like shit. So like that's why Speed blew up because he'll do shit like that. Exactly. It's like you take that oath, you ain't got to eat no cheese. But I don't care. Speed is cool, but I know that, you know, I Show Speed, they all signed that contract because they all wanted to be rich and famous, and they gave it to him. They definitely gave it to him, but you know, he is one of the big timers now. Like what's the other dude's name? Hey, I'm from North America. Flit. I'm from North America. Can you guess what country? I'm glad you asked me that. Where are you from, dude? North America. Kai Cenat. Well, we know he fucks with every Illuminati personality in the entire game, including the big dogs. Like what the fuck is Kevin Hart doing on his show? That is like so. I think Kevin Hart's career is going down. That's what I think because that dude is out of place on their show. Like, but I don't say nothing. I don't care because I don't like Kevin Hart or Kai Cenat. And it's not that I don't like them. It's just I don't watch their shit. You know, they're pushing gambling on us. Yeah, I don't watch their stuff. I mean, I think they're all cool. I think they're talented, but like I also think that like to reach that level, you know what it is. We don't even need to talk about it. It is. It's weird, ain't it? Why would Kevin Hart, a whole movie star, be hanging out with YouTubers? Like all the time, no. Like all the time. I'm not a celebrity gossiper though. I'm gonna tell you, I don't do the celebrity gossip, man. Well, I'll talk on live about it with some people, but like I won't make any videos about it, right? But it's like, I mean, think about it. The only people that go on the show are little like teenagers, youngsters, and like certain rappers from the East Coast. So when I saw Kevin Hart, it completely threw me for a loop because I'm like, bro, Kevin Hart is so out of place on Kai Cenat's show. This dude sits there and he's a reaction blogger. Like he does reaction videos, all which are like to me the way they do them, where everything is a surprise, is just so irritating. But like, what is Kevin Hart's role on that channel? Like he doesn't fit in. Man, Kai Cenat is not no trans, man. Like, what are you talking about? Mr. Fox does not know what the fuck he's talking about, man. Kai Cenat, like, bro. And how do you know? How do you know this, man? Like, what proof do you have that this dude is a trans? I can't even believe. Like, I bet everyone's a trans to you. Like why did we always all roads always lead to some gay shit, man? I swear to God, man. That's why I hate YouTube sometimes. And now Arthur, he's becoming a woman. How is Kai becoming a female? Says who? Like you got to show me. Give me. Okay, all right. Maybe you're right. Like I'm maybe because I you're right. Maybe I don't follow the dude, but that just lets you know he been getting his back blew out, just like all the rest of those motherfuckers. Like they get their like, and that's what they do, man. Unfortunately, a part of that. Let me shut up because that ain't got nothing to do with me, and I don't care to be honest. But like, if you say that he's gonna be shit, fuck liking the stream. Let me get a subscribe, man. I'm doing a whole lot of talking. I'm trying to be right too. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be none of that. I thought you were crazy, T, but these fools are crazy. Like he said, Kai Cenat's turning into a female. I don't watch him. That could be true, but I don't see how because he's like a regular little young dude, man. Like I've never seen any feminine ways about Kai Cenat. Never seen him in high heels. Never seen him dress up like a female. Like none of that. So, like I'm gonna have to like revisit this shit because I want to see like what is like somebody said Kai Cenat is transitioning into a female, even though I think that that's like some bullshit and I don't believe you. Like I'm going to have to. Has anybody else heard this breaking news that Kai Cenat is about to be a female? Like exactly. Like this dude is crazy. Like why does everything got to be trans with you motherfuckers, man? Like everybody has to be like, bro, what kind of agenda are we pushing here, man? Like for real. Shout out to the gay people, I guess, man. I guess even in the gay community though, you got infiltrators, man, that are just riding the wave, man. I think anybody who talks about gay people and they're not gay are just in the closet and they're just trying to find a way out, but they're trying to like sneak out while everybody's got their head turned, right? Cuz it's like it's like, bro, why does why does everything got to be about some gay shit, man? Like I make it a point. Like man, I got like 200 videos, bro, and I haven't mentioned anything gay in any one of them. The only time this gay shit comes up is when I'm on a live, right? And I respect gay folks, man. Like I just worked at a job that had, man, it had like a lot of gay dudes, right? I never disrespected them. I was never uncomfortable around them, but like they weren't just always trying to remind you every time you walk by, hey, you know I'm gay, right? Not like didn't nobody do that. It was like you didn't even have to ask once. It was like you see that the dude's gay and that's it. For the rest of your employment at that company, it's locked in and that's it. They didn't remind me of their sexuality every time I seen them. Like cuz even gay guys know that that's some dumb shit. Like they're like, you know what I'm saying? And believe me, like I said, my sister, she's with the LGBTQ community, and she got a lot of gay friends, and you know. But bro, all I'm saying, like, let's not get off subject, bro. Everything is not about trans this, trans that, because you talk about all these trans people. What about trans union? How's your credit looking, bro? And by the way, Kai Sinet would probably not like you saying that he's turning trans. But I'm still gonna check because I gotta see. I don't know what the hell he's talking about, people. But that's what he said. This guy just keeps spamming Mr. Fox. No, he's not in the closet. I hope he's not. But to say that Kai Sinet is turning trans is that is kind of weird, bro. Cause like either you're not from America and you're just trying to sound cool, or like you don't really follow Kai. You just think you just said some shit that like you don't follow Kai Cenat because I guarantee you, even if he is gay, he ain't open with it. And even if he was gay, I don't think Kai Cenat is the kind of person to be wanting to get a, you know, female sex organ sewed onto his body. And then they don't have to sew it on. You know what getting a sex change means, bro? Have you ever like actually like researched what a male sex change consists of? It is some nasty, gross, fucked up shit that I don't understand even as a man that's gay why he would put himself through some shit like that just to have you know what. Cuz they don't cut nothing off. They just cut open, take out and stuff inside, homie. Ain't no damn way. Cut open, cut out and stuff inside, bro. That's messed up. I don't care if you want to be a girl. That ain't the way to do it, bro. Just be a chick with a dick and stop playing. All that surgery shit, man, you gonna regret that shit one day. Man, bro, I need a black and mild, man. No, I'm just saying, and the only reason I'm talking about this is because, bro, people are talking about trans shit. I don't, I don't feel uncomfortable about talking about it, but I just feel like, okay, you know what? We're gonna talk about it then. A female turning into a man is better of a procedure than a man turning into a lady. That shit is terrible, and that's got to be traumatic for a man, a boy, a whatever, to go to go through that transitional surgery. There's no way. Like, those are people that just want to play the part all the way to the end, but then, like, bro, that's some irreversible shit right there, man. It's like losing your foot and being happy about it, you know? In this case, that'd be losing both of your feet and your legs at the knee and trying to act happy that they're gone. No. You trying to act happy that you lost your legs, bro? Come on, man. Just so you could be cool. Little Herbie, you came in too late, so don't worry about what we talking about. We ain't talking to you or about you, so get out of here, trans woman. I'm just like, um, but it all started way back when there was a little guy named I Show Speed, and he was trying to blow up. And they were telling me to eat cheese, and I said, no, I'll never do it. Man, Luis is in Mexico, man. Um, Luis is in Mexico, man. Hey, Arthur, I don't watch I Show Speed, bro. Maybe now that I answered your question, I'll stop seeing the question. I don't watch I Show Speed, bro. My 6-year old daughter watches I Show Speed, man. Tell me some good shit then, bro. I got heartburn, man. Damn, we got two spammers. Who cares, man? They're running my content, and they're giving the algorithm a good stimulation. So let them keep spamming, man. That's gonna cause people to come and see what all the ruckus is about over here. Cause I ain't gonna be running these lives for too much longer, man. Now he wants to spam. Why don't I watch I shows? So if I don't answer his question, he's just gonna keep pasting it over and over and over. Okay, well, I'm not gonna answer it. Let's see how many times you say the same question, and then I'll know exactly what to prescribe you. So we can give you imipramine. Man, they used to have this big old pink horse pill, man. You lucky I forgot the name of it. Let me see if I can pronounce that. Benzodiazepine with an S. Benzodiazepine. Benzodiazepine. Ben benzodi ben benzodiaz fuck that shit. I can't pronounce it, man. T, be your own moderator and just block him. I could, but I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt. Like, bro, if you just want to troll, then why are you trying to like force me to block you, bro? Like, you know what the outcome is. Like, it doesn't take hardly any effort to just bloop. And if you just want to chill, like, and just stay in the room and chill, then stop. Like, why are you spamming? Cause like, but see, why am I talking about it? Why don't I just block him, right? Cause I'm a cool dude, bro. I put up with a lot of shit, man. You know, I put up with a lot. I take more shit than a public bathroom, you know, for real. I'm on honey bunches of oats. Yeah, that's what's up. A lot of you dudes is off them seedless grapes. That's why you act the way you act. Ate too many of them seedless grapes. But anyways, man, you know, I show speed. He got extremely successful, right? And the only reason why Arthur Morgan is spamming is because this whole entire conversation started with I show speed, and then it morphed into Kai Sinet, and then what's that other dude's name that I was just talking about? Oh, Kevin Hart, which I heard that's not even his real name. The real Kevin Hart is actually in Texas somewhere, and he's a young dude. But you never know with these stupid ass celebrities. What is I show speed? I show speed, bro, it's a little black dude that is, bro, that dude's got like 10 million fucking subscribers, man. He's like every kid in the world is subscribed to his channel. And I mean every fucking kid. It's crazy. But with that much success comes great sacrifice. So, you know, yeah, with that kind of success, it's like you can't even be yourself, but like I don't know, he seems to be having a good time. So he's got 47 million subscribers. So he makes a lot of money. His checks his checks looks like the distance and mileage to the moon. No, excuse me. His checks looks like this like distance and mileage to Mars. Like we ain't got no right to talk shit about I Show Speed, Kai Snet, or any of them because their checks look like latitude and longitude readings. Yep, gotta give something up for the fame. Well, that kind of fame, you got that right. That's a different level of fame because the agencies and the companies that are behind that kind of fame, they're they're not even in our league. We don't even understand them kind of people. They take you to places up in the mountains or in the mountains. Not in the mountains, but like inside the mountains. Like you get to go to places that people don't even know exist. So, you know, shout out to I Show Speed though. My daughter really likes his stuff. She watches him. They like to do the little dance that he used to do. Yes, I have actually owned a hamster. Yes, I have. Or It might have been a guinea pig, but it was one of them. That's how I discover. That's when I first discovered that those little creatures like to stuff shit in their mouth until it's full, and then they get these puffy cheeks, and you think it's like just puffy, but really it's all the shit that they put in their mouth, but they didn't eat it. They just stored it there for whatever reason. Yeah, he's asked me if I ate a hamster or a guinea pig. Like, nah, bro. I'm an animal lover, man. I don't do weird shit to animals, man. I leave that to people like you, bro. I actually respect animals. I respect animals because I acknowledge that animals have a consciousness similar to people. They're just animals, you know. That's why you hear me talking to the animals. Yeah, I got animals, man. You must be new here, man, because all my regulars, not only do they know that I live with animals, but they know what they look like. The regulars know what the animals look like. They even know their name in some cases. No, I'm not a vegetarian, but I was a vegetarian years ago. Um I was a vegetarian for about 5 or 6 years at one point. I didn't eat any meat. I wasn't a vegan. I just was a vegetarian. I ate pretty much everything that wasn't meat. I thought I was doing something. Come to find out, I wasn't doing shit. I was just being stupid. Because now I'm thawing out some steak in the fridge right now. Well, I'm not. My daughter's mother is. And we're going to be eating steaks tomorrow for dinner. So, um, wait, do I have any guns? No, I don't have any guns, man. But you can always break into my house and find out, though. Louis is sleeping, bro. Louis is he look, check this out, man. I don't normally do this, but we gonna do it right now. You see his ears, bro? I got a sectional couch. And he always finds a spot way on the end. And then the dog is on the floor under him. They always sleep close by each other. The cat and the dog, they're like brothers. They're like little brothers. But it's funny because the big brother acts like the little brother. Hold on, I need to grab something. Oh well. I was gonna grab something, but I'm just gonna have to wait. But yeah, man. Um, it's dark because I don't want to turn on the lights. It's almost 4 o'clock in the morning. So the light that you see is from my television, bro. So while you worried about it being dark, if I turn on the light, then your phone is gonna be too bright and you're gonna squint your eyes and then you're gonna blame me for messing your vision up, man. Cause I got these fluorescent lights all over the place. Do you live in the woods or something? What's that sound? You know what? Southfield, Michigan does have woods. There are deers that run through my neighborhood. There are foxes. There are beavers. There are squirrels. What else can you find in this neighborhood? You can find raccoons. You can find uh, You can find what do you call them damn things, man? Oh, you can find possums. You find lots of possums, but there's signs up and down the road that tell you to be on the lookout for deer so you don't hit none of them. You know, it's funny that you say that, Arthur, because I used to live in Seattle, Washington, and look up a place called Vashon Island in Washington State. I lived in the mountains of Santa Cruz, California. They have Bigfoot, but in California they don't call him Bigfoot. They call him Sasquatch. There's been sightings. I ain't never seen him. Never seen him. I I think that shit is so stupid to me. Like that, just the whole idea of that is just like one of the great American delusions that like there's this Bigfoot running around and like they've been like playing. It's just like the aliens. It's like this huge fucking manipulation that they've been like casting over the people for years and years and years, and all these different people partake in it, and it's like nobody's ever seen this motherfucker, and any footage you'll ever see is always going to be from a distance, and it's just like, bro, at what point do you realize that it's just some bullshit? Like, there is no Bigfoot. That's just them people. Just, I don't know why they do that shit. Like, there's no Bigfoot, bro. If anything, he would be Monkey Man, or like a gorilla hybrid that they let. And honestly, that's what I heard somebody say a while back, is that there are hybrid gorillas that live in the mountains of North America, right? They're like the last, like, of the monkeys that, you think of a monkey, you think they're over in wherever monkeys be at in you know where the fuck do monkeys be at? In Australia, in Africa, and wherever the fuck monkeys be at, in India and China, right? But like, there's a couple species that live in America that are ducked off, and they're very like elusive and secluded. So like, that's why like the government has all this land that you're not allowed to go on in a lot of places. Think about it. Why does the federal government own all this land in a lot of areas that your ass will go to the federal penitentiary if they catch you on the land? That's because that's where Bigfoot really lives, and they don't want you to see that he's not Bigfoot. He's just a rare gorilla that gets to roam the woods, and they needed I don't know. They needed a name for him, so they called him Bigfoot. I guess. I don't really know. But I'll tell you this, I lived all the way up in Seattle to I lived on Vashon Island. Bro, my house, let me tell you about my house where I used to live. You had to catch a ferry. Like, you had to drive to the end of the road, and you had to wait on the ferry, right? And then the ferry would come across the water, the Puget Sound, and the thing would come down, and then we would drive our car up onto the ferry, put the emergency brake on, and you park, and then you can get out your car and walk around the ferry while it goes across the water, right? And the ferry does that all day until 10 p.m. And at 10 o'clock, you're stuck on the island or you're stuck in the city. So if you want to be at home in your bed at night, you got to be on that ferry before the last trip goes across the water at night, right? So when we would go to the city, it was the same shit. We'd have to drive to the end of the road through this heavily wooded area where it's woods on both sides of the 2-lane road. There ain't no stoplights, ain't shit. you get to the end of the road where you got to stop, and then the ferry comes, lets the arm down, connects the flap to the road, and you just drive onto the ferry. It takes you across the water over to Seattle, and you go handle your business, go shopping, go to the park, go do whatever the fuck you gonna do, and then you come back. Well, I lived there for a couple years, and then I moved back down to California, and then when I was around 13, 12, 13, I lived up in Santa Cruz, which is at the bottom of the Bay Area, right? It's like 45 minutes away from Oakland, California. It's about a little bit under an hour away from San Francisco and shit. And everything's close by out there, but you just jump on the freeway. You can get anywhere in 10 minutes. But like Northern California coastline, all the way up to Seattle, Oregon, and everything in between, Canada, man, that's the most beautiful part of United States to me. I ain't seen everything, but like, that's where I don't know how old you are, bro, but like that's where the Goonies was filmed, up there by Oregon and shit. Like it's always real foggy, the water's cold, and there's heavily wooded areas everywhere, man. Like that is the best place. Like I love that place, man. That part of United States, the Northwest, ain't nothing like it. Hell yeah, Seattle's cool, man. I miss that part of the United States. Michigan is cool, but there ain't no mountains out here. There's no mountains, and I've been to Mount Rainier, or whatever that tall mountain is in Washington. I forgot which one it is. I'm pretty sure it's Mount Rainier, the volcano mountain. I've been to that mountain, man. It's a big ass mountain. Triple S Monty. Um, are you subscribed? Oh yeah, okay, Mount St. Helen. But there's another one though. There's Mount St. Helen, and there's, I think, Mount. See, I can't check right now because I don't want to end the live just to check something like that. I don't even want to interrupt it, man. But like, yeah, there's Mount St. Helen, but there's another one, man. It's like called Mount Rainier or some shit, and or Mount Whitney is in California, or I think it's Mount Whitney, one of those. Or no, I don't remember. I'm confused, man. I haven't talked about these mountains in so long. But either way, whatever one is in Seattle, that's the one I've been to. It's so high up there. It's higher than the clouds. And it's yeah, that's what I was saying. It is Mount Rainier, huh? Mount Barker, Mount Rainier, and Mount St. Helen is also a mountain, but that's not the one that I was talking about. It's a different one. But anyway, the one I'm talking about is right next to a lake, a very, very nice lake, right? And we used to go to the lake, and and yeah, Mount Rainier is a really nice lake, man. And so like we used to go do that, and and everything, and my aunt drove a red and white Volkswagen Beetle bus with shag carpet on the inside of it, like real 70s type shit. So we used to get on the ferry in the Beetle bus, Yeah, you know what? I haven't, man, bro. I haven't been up there since the 80s, right? Like it's literally been the last time I was up around that part of the world was like 1988 when I was a youngin'. I was 8 or 9 years old, man. I was real young. Actually, no, I take that back. It was like 1990, 91. So no, I wasn't six in '88. Or no, I was six in '88. So it was like, yeah, it was like 90, 91, like going into 1992 was the last time I was out there. And but now when I lived in Santa Cruz, it was 93 going into 94. Like 93, 94, 95 ish. Really, when I lived in Santa Cruz, it wasn't 93. I didn't move to Santa Cruz until 94. Cuz let me see, my pops passed away in August and I still lived in Southern California. So, I didn't go and move up north until 1994. The end of 94, going into 95. Okay. Do I know stray kids? You know, I'm really wondering. These these are either I'm gonna look this up and see why so many people ask the same exact questions. Cause there's gotta be a reason that I'm just not getting, but there's gotta be a reason. Because this person with this um this I don't even know what language. What is this, Russian or Ukrainian or something like that? And they want to know if I know K-pop, like, and they don't even like even consider the fact that, like, if you take a really good look at me, you know damn well I don't know who K-pop is or who Stray Kids are. Like, you could take a really good look at me and you just know. So this has got to either be a bot or it's more about the name Stray Kids. Stray Kids, right? So what's up with Stray? It ain't about the K-pop group. It's about Stray Kids. Are you trying to call me a stray child? Yeah, I don't know what's up with these people, man. It's really weird if you ask me. It's really weird. You got a lot of weirdos here in America, man. They're hiding under the cover of all kind of shit. Really strange people, man. There's so much I want to say, but I'll keep it off of YouTube. There's so many things that I want to say just to like either these youngins come in droves or like it be the same person, but I really don't trust these people because like I recently looked up what stray kids are in this K-pop because everybody keeps asking me the same question, right? So when I went and looked at it and I seen what it was, it really was like my first question that popped in my mind was, who are these people? Like, no, for real. Who are these people? So it's like I was like, wow, like like K-pop or this group that they keep talking about are these Korean people that pretty much think they're white Americans. Like they have the same, like he's got blonde hair, really, really light white skin, but it's clear they're all Asians, but they have the same swag of like Backstreet Boys or like what was the other one? Backstreet Boys, and then like no, what Backstreet Boys sums it up. You feel me? But um like for someone to be asking me that, these are got to be either little Asian kids or just like a bot program or like some type of pedophile ring that tries to like get you to say certain things, or like it's something that's just off about this K-pop shit. There's something off about it because like I looked it up and it don't make a damn bit of sense why that would be showing up on my feed unless it's some kind of little pedophile thing going on. But I'm not really sure. It's either some little kids or it is a bot program. It got to be. And it's like yeah, it's crazy. Like it just for you to come in here asking about an American black dude in his 40s if hey, do you know Stray Kids the cake like what are we doing? Like what is going on? But I forgot they run those bot programs and they just send them like army ants out into everybody's streams, right? And they come marching into your stream and they no matter what you say it just keeps repeating the same shit. I'm old as fuck. I don't care though. I don't care. What's wrong with being old? You act like you said that like people have a choice. Like, you know what? I choose to just stay young forever. The hell is wrong with you, man? Like you gonna be old too, Ariana. Just understand that you are well, if the good Lord willing, you will get old. So keep that in mind. Cause there's a strong possibility that you won't even get to see middle age. You keep being a little smartass the way you're being, you won't even see middle age. You know what I'm saying. Cut it out. Yeah, I know I'm young. I'm young. No, I respect, but there is no way you search Stray Kids and got something bad. No, I didn't say I got something bad. But what I'm saying is, how is it that all these different people keep questioning me about a young Korean little boy band of like never mind. Maybe it's me. Maybe like Ariana said, I'm old and stupid and clueless. That's me. I'm old, I'm stupid and clueless. Cause I have no clue about Stray Kids. You're right. If I'm clueless for not knowing about Stray Kids, then I'm definitely I'm clueless. And I'm closeted. I tell you what I got in the closet, and it ain't my sexuality. So you better be quiet. You fucking you fucking stray kid. Man, it's 4 o'clock. They give so much positive energy. Like, bro, who are you? Who are any of you guys, man? No, I looked them up, bro, because I've had like 10 people ask me the same exact question. Like, I don't get it. Like if you've seen Stray Kids, you will understand. Like, this is weird. Like Stray Kids got nothing to do with me. It's out of my age group. It's out of my era. It's out of my ethnicity. It's out of everything that would do with a guy like me. Like, if you seen a guy like me listening or having anything to do with Stray Kids, There is something wrong with that person, right? There is something not right. Okay. It's like I said, it's the Korean version of the Backstreet Boys, is what it is. So I'm assuming either these are young Korean kids that are tapping in to me and just that's their favorite thing, which I don't have a problem with stray kids. It's just like that's like me asking Ariana here if if she likes Young Jeezy. And then if she sits up here and questions why am I asking her if she likes Young Jeezy, then I say, oh my God, bro, she completely blew her head. She just crashed out over me asking her if she likes Young Jeezy. And I'm pretty sure she probably has no idea who Ari. She probably don't know who Young Jeezy is, but like it's the equivalent to that. It's even way more extremer than that to me though. Like it's like me asking Ariana if she knows who Big Sad is. Like it's just some random off the wall shit for me. Like, do I know who Stray Kid is and should I go listen to him? I like, bro. Like that just is the most off the wall. Just it's like it doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense. I know you're from Russia, but guess what? Stray Kids are from Korea, and you're like the 10th person from out of this country that asked me about these kids. I guess they're what, so stray kids are what's trending overseas right now. That's like what's popular, I guess, amongst the young people is stray kids because they keep telling me you look like Felix from Stray. So I went and looked who is Felix from Stray Kids, right? I looked up Felix and he's this little oriental dude, right? So I'm looking at myself and I'm like, how the fuck do I look like a little Oriental kid? You know what I'm saying? Like, you look like Felix from Stray Kids. So I'm looking, so now I'm trying to figure out maybe it's something else going on. So I start, me and my paranoid mind, I start thinking of the actual name, Stray Kids. Okay, so now I'm starting to think of child trafficking and kidnappings and all kind of shit. Cause that's how my mind works, right? And so I'm like, now tonight, this 15-year-old kid from Russia comes and see, finally somebody actually got it in the neighborhood. You look like Drake. It's about, I'm glad you said that because everyone else said I look like Felix from Stray Kids. So I'm thinking, okay, let me go look at Stray Kids. Maybe there's a light skinned dude named Felix. So I get there and it's like this blonde, straight haired Korean kid that's I don't know, maybe about 16. And he's like clearly the heartthrob of the group, right? Don't look nothing like him at all in any way. Like you wouldn't find anyone on the planet who said that we looked alike. I was like, oh my God. What is wrong? Why are they doing this to me? Can someone please help me? You know what I'm saying? I thought it was funny, man. I really did. I thought it was funny, man. But so I checked it out, and it turns out I'm just talking to people from other parts of the world, and this is the things that they're into. So I'm going to announce that I do not know who Stray Kids are, even though I looked up some quick pictures of the band and the group because I thought it was something else, which I should have known with a name like Stray Kids. It's just another one of those, you know, like they called it K-pop, Korean pop is exactly what it is. And you know what? Who am I to judge though? I'm from North America, AJ. You better believe it. Now, can you guess what country in North America? I'll give you a hint. It's not Mexico and it's not Canada. K pop is like wet bread. Yeah, you know what? I can't even believe I looked it up, but it's just so many people kept saying it. Hey, man, you look like. I think what they were trying to do is get all these creators to like get the algorithm going by getting me to search it using like these little fucking sneaky tactics, right? because I guess they know that if you don't know who a certain band that's from another country is, and they tell you, hey, you look like such and such, and they know you don't know, of course you're gonna go search it. And then that sent that the algorithm goes off, and then boom, next day Stray Kids is trending again, because like they're already trending, but now they're super trending even in America. Do you come from Dominican Republic? It's like, oh, you know what? I'm not about to search that, because that's actually something that I am familiar with. And I'm here to tell you right now that motherfucking Kai Sinet ain't turning trans. So that's some news that I cannot use. Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to the K pop kids, man. If you like K pop, hit the subscribe button, man. If you like K-pop, man, subscribe to my channel, man, and I promise you I will not ever play it. All right, you mothers of fuckers. My brother and I are currently having an argument. What's the word for the soft frozen milk treat? Um, you know what? If nobody answered you by now, you'll probably never know. I hope that somebody can help you with that, man, because hey, man, um it's 4:14 p.m. Man, it's 4:14 a.m. here, bro. It's topped with a waffle thing. I can't find it. It's topped with a waffle thing. Yeah, yeah, that's a good one, man. I couldn't even tell you, bro. But I'll tell you this, I'll be right back. Man. All right, bro. We gonna try this again. Abhishek. Oh, you know what? I think I figured it out. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Everybody on this live is tapping in from other countries. Would anyone like to trade places with me right now? I go to your country, you come to mine. It depends on where at in India, bro. Some places in India, I am not going. What is your city in India? He said that quick too. Bihar. I'm gonna have to look that up. You would like it here better. There's a lot of Indians here right now. But all the Indians I know, they all have money.